Wow, it is windy. Hey everybody, we're down on the South Pier. Let's check it out.
If you were wondering where my family is from, they're from Erie. And if you were wondering what our slogan is, we love Erie. And if you were wondering where our fair city is, it's by the lake. And if you were wondering what our famous catchphrase is, we love Erie.
I smell somebody's grill. It smells good. Somebody's cooking out. Yeah, somebody's making lunch. Most locals simply call it the South Pier, but its true name carries the weight of a man who helped shape Erie's future, the Arthur J. Gardner Pier. Born in May of 1917, Arthur Gardner would go on to serve as mayor of Erie from 1954 to 1961. Gardner understood something fundamental. Erie's future was tied to its bayfront. He was instrumental in creation of the Port Commission, the foundation that would later become the Erie Western Pennsylvania Port Authority, ensuring that Presque Isle Bay was not just a scenery, but strategy. And the pier that lines the channel wasn't always here. But we'll get into that later. I am not even kidding. Somebody has a freaking leaf blower out here.
No, it's a weed whacker.
What is it?
It's a weed whacker.
Why would you need a weed whacker on the pier? Come on. You guys thought I was joking about the guy with a leaf blower on the dock, didn't you? Seriously. Leaf blower, weed whacker. There you go, the very tip of the South Pier. There's the North Pier over there. Yeah, I mean, we've done episodes in worse places, that's for sure. Very, very windy day out here today. Wow. John stopped to help some people take some photos.
Looks just like us.
We are teleported over here to the foot of East Avenue.
Yeah.
And the reason why we're over here is we're going to tell you a little story about James Byrd. Let me turn the camera around and get this party started. We were just right over there.
Yeah.
All right. So what we're looking at is this whole part right here of the bay and the lake and the channel where it comes together. Okay. Now, this is where the Erie Coke was. That disaster of a industrial story of James Byrd. Okay, he served on the War of 1812, the Battle of Lake Erie. He's fought alongside Perry. He was wounded even, and he's said to be a hero. And then when the war ended, apparently he was very excited, and he went home and saw his folks and stuff, and came back. And when he came back, they tried him for desertion. And apparently they, convicted him and then executed him and pushed him overboard from the Niagara, which was supposed to be right out here, anchored right out here. And then it says that they brought his body into shore here and buried him here. Okay. Now, that was way back in October of 1814. This happened. Okay. So a couple interesting things to note about that is back then the channel wasn't this way. The channel was two sandbars. There was a sandbar that went that way, and there was a sandbar that came this way. And there was actually like an opening this way that came running down this way. So all the boats that came from Lake Erie actually had to come in here kind of this way right here, turn, and then go that way through that way. They changed all that around later on. But back then, that means that the Niagara would have been anchored over here, because this would have been the mouth of the channel. So they drug him over here and they buried him. Well, according to a newspaper article in 1911, they had accidentally stumbled upon his grave while putting in a break wall over here. Yeah. Whoops. And they dug him up, and they ended up finding he still had the buttons on. He still had his sash still across or whatever they wore. Some of the they could tell it was him apparently. So that they had the remains till about 1935, and then a group in Luzerne County got together and they reinterred his body in his grave down there.
Okay.
And yeah. So
story that's
yeah. So we wanted to jump over here, and now we'll take you back over to the south side of the channel again. Let's go. Kinda, yeah. I think there's an entrance over there, maybe? I don't know. Well, we ran into leaf blowers on the dock. Weed whackers and leaf blowers on the dock.
skills.
They're everywhere, John. Everywhere we go, there's either a leaf blower or a weed whacker just waiting for us. I've heard good things about it.
Yeah. They have a Winnebago, so they like. So that's the forward part of the range. That's the aft part. So when you line those two lines up, you know you're on course with the channel.
love this tree up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lost?
Yeah. Well, that's about all the time we have for today. Hey, thanks for joining us. We will see you again next time. Bye-bye.